Today I'll be staying overnight in a capsule hotel in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I've been curious as to what it's like to stay in one of these. It's a pretty unique and innovative concept, and I've seen other YouTubers stay in different ones around the world, and it naturally started to pique my interest. Capsule hotels are also a lot more affordable. The one I found was just $13, while my current room in Kuala Lumpur was $70, which is 5 times more expensive. However, there are a few problems I've anticipated that have personally kept me from booking one until now. Number one is the safety and security of my belongings. As a traveler and content creator, I carry valuable gear with me, and not having my own locked room has made me a bit hesitant. Number two would be the limited space, which would be especially uncomfortable if you're claustrophobic. Number three, noise and disturbances of others, and also just having to restrain or moderate my own noise. Okay, I feel like I was whispering so much in there. I hope that my microphone caught that. Are people sleeping? But today, we're gonna put all of that to the test and more. So with that, let's head out. So I just checked out, and now I'm just gonna call my Grab to take me to the Capsule Hotel. All right, the Grab driver is coming. Look how nice this hotel that I'm staying in is. The exterior is like plated in gold, but I gotta leave. I think my Grab is here. Sitting in the car, even though I left my super comfortable room, I started to feel a bit excited. I mean, I was about to begin a new adventure. And the specific hotel I found was space themed. So it was time to go to space. Ooh, I feel like I'm in space already. I like the design though, it's pretty cool. It's very spacey. Thank you. As soon as I entered, it felt like I was in a whole new world. There were astronaut figurines and art everywhere. The lady in front checked me in, then gave me a quick rundown on the hotel and brought me to my room, which I would be sharing with 8 other people, but with my own dedicated space capsule. Okay guys, so I just got assigned my capsule hotel. It's this guy right here. I'm in room 3B02. I think someone might be sleeping in that one right now, so I'm not gonna talk too loud, but my luggage is so massive, so where you can store your stuff is not gonna fit it. I'm gonna put it in here for right now. I think I'm gonna get food after this. Alright guys, so this is the locker area, so I'm gonna put my backpack and stuff in here. This is what I was curious about, like where do I store my stuff? There we go. Make sure that it's nice and secure. All right, that feels pretty secure. All right, now that my stuff is safely secure, I'm gonna give you a little tour of the capsule hotel. I'm actually so excited. So this is the room that I'm staying in, room 3B, and they even have like, oh my gosh, little space outfits here. So the hallway is like a blue color, you know, makes it feel like you're more in space. And all of the artwork, there's like space guys. Over here is the bathrooms. You got the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom. Okay, so this is the bathroom. There's like 3 showers, and then you have your toilets over here. And hello, bathroom, sinks, hair dryer here. And this over here is the washer and dryer for laundry. Okay, and then over here is the reception area, and there's like seats where you can wait and sit, and there's also like a big table if you want to get some work done. And there's also got like a water machine, some snacks. And they have like this outdoor area here, so they have like 3 white tables that are metal. First impression, I was pretty excited when I first walked in. There's actually looked like a few other young travelers, and because there's like this communal sitting area inside, I feel like it could be a good opportunity to meet other travelers as well. It is a little bit of an older facility, I would say, so don't expect like super modern. There are other modern and maybe even more higher end capsule hotels. This one I feel like it's a little bit older, but I think the concept is what really draws people to it, is like the space theme. I think that's really the winner. That's like the branding and marketing behind it that is getting people here. All right, so this is where the story got interesting for me. I was about to slide down this slide when I met a traveler from Paris named Vigil sitting at the large table working. He asked me what I was filming with my camera, and we connected over the fact that he also does creative work as a travel photographer. Then I slid down the slide and continued to explore the downstairs area, which had more rooms. I think I've gone on more slides on this trip than I have over the past couple of years. Like, I did the slide in the Singapore airport. Now here, my inner child is just coming out. They also have some other rooms here. Another room. And after, Vigil and I decided to go on an adventure around the city, starting with getting some lunch nearby. This is something that would not have happened at the hotel I was at. There's something about shared spaces like this that just spur more opportunities for serendipitous connection. Okay, so I made a friend at the Space Hotel.
Hi to the vlog.
This is Vigil.
Hello.
He's
Nice
from France.
Right.
We're gonna get some food now.
Yeah.
I feel so short next to Vigil.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Better.
What did you get?
Orang mee.
Orang mee.
Yeah. Special Malaysian noodles actually.
Yeah.
And this one is from Indonesia.
Yeah. I was honestly so happy to have met Vigil in the lobby. I personally would have gone off and explored on my own, but because of the nature of the hotel, I already made a new friend and didn't have to spend the day alone. Okay guys, so we just finished our lunch, and right around the corner here in Chinatown, we just stumbled upon a temple. This one is called the Guandi Temple here in Kuala Lumpur. I suppose you could say that the compact nature of the smaller capsule also encourages more outdoor exploration too. Unlike in nicer hotels where you might stay in to use the facilities, the capsules kind of push you to get out and explore. It's a subtle nudge toward more outdoor adventures. Alright guys, so we just got here to the Thian Hao Temple. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right, but this spot is what Vigil actually wanted to visit, and it was also pretty close here in Chinatown, I believe. It was like maybe like a 5-minute grab ride. I'd already seen the more older cultural side of Kuala Lumpur a different day, but I hadn't visited either temple yet, and if it wasn't for him, I probably wasn't going to. It was actually really nice to do something different during the day that I may not have originally opted for. The next place we visited was one of the most photographed places in Kuala Lumpur. And since he's a photographer, he had been curious to check it out. Alright guys, so we finished up at the temple and we're now at KL Central Escalator, and apparently this is one of the most photographed escalators, so we had to see what the hype was about. And there's Vigil taking some photos. Look at this guy. Ruin your shot because I went down vlogging. Whoa. Yeah, that looks nice in the photos. I'm someone who always is open to wherever the day may take me. Merging different interests can pave the way for new exploration. And the last two places we ended were two places I had gone previously but wanted to take Vigil to. The first being Central Market, where there was live house music playing and a crowd of people enjoying the evening. Alright guys, so we just got here to Central Market, and now it's like super lit up at night, and there's a bunch of places where you can like buy different things like clothes and food, and they were just playing some like underground music, and they had a DJ over there. It was actually really cool to see how the locals spent their night and take in the more artistic and vibrant side of the city. So we left Central Market and we're now at Rex KL. We are getting some food here. So we just got some food from this pasta place. I got this fettuccine pasta pomodoro with a bunch of veggies. Vigil got this mushroom pasta. Then we ended our explorations with dinner and headed back to the Capsule Hotel. This was probably one of the most unexpected day of adventures that I've had, and definitely one I won't forget. Yes. Alright guys, so I'm officially back here at the Space Capsule Hotel. It's already like 10 p.m. so it's been a long day, as you can see, but now it's time to get ready for bed, and it's time for the moment that you've all been waiting for, the official tour of the capsule itself. And since I am in like a shared room, there are people in the room probably already sleeping, so I'm gonna try to speak more quiet. But first I am going to change into my sleeping clothes and take a shower and get ready for bed, so hopefully I can get a restful night's sleep. So with that, let's go change into some PJs. so I'm feeling nice and clean now, and I'm now gonna give you the tour of the capsule itself. Okay, so starting from this side, you have a massive mirror, which I think might be one of my favorite things about it, and it makes it feel a lot bigger, but also more spacey and futuristic. And over here, you have places to charge your things, so USB and headphone jack, and then you have where you put your card in, so you actually can't open up your capsule from the outside, so when you're sleeping, you know, no one is going to come in. And then this is where you can control your light. This is for the backlight, and you can kind of like dim it, turn it brighter. Have a sleep mode button, so when you're ready to go to sleep, it turns off all the lights. And then you have your air conditioning, so this is where you control your AC. You have a little knob here, and then you have an SOS button. You have a button to open the door. You have your mirror lights here that you can control, and then you have 2 more places to charge up, another USB and a phone jack, and then a plug here. And I actually spent some time like going through all of my cords so I can plug my electronics. So I'm charging one of my camera batteries and 3 of my drone batteries, and because you are in a space where there's other people, you want to be mindful of like how much noise you're making at night. So that was something that I was kind of getting a little paranoid about. I'm glad that I'm able to charge my things, because as you guys know, that's like one of the most important things for me. And then they give you 2 pillows. One of them is kind of like a microfoam, and then one is like a regular one. And then there's a TV right in front of you. And then over here, there is a safe box. So if you want to store some of your valuables, they give you a code. And then there is this thing for your AC. These 2 guys over here where your air comes out. There is a reading light up here. So yeah, that's pretty much the capsule. I ended up putting all my stuff in my capsule. I still have enough space to spread out all of my feet. I'm pretty short. I'm 5'2". But anyways, with that, I am gonna get some sleep now. We'll see how well I sleep. That'll be a true test. I'm quite exhausted, so I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Okay, so my first few alarms didn't go off. I set them for like 8:50 a.m. It's currently like 10 a.m. right now, but I guess that means I actually slept pretty well, so that's good. I actually got some pretty good sleep last night. There were a few moments during the night or morning where people like turned on the lights, or I just heard some noise, but overall it really wasn't that bothersome. I got a good night's rest, and I think that's the most important thing. And I'm in a capsule, and I still think it's pretty cool. So I think overall, a pretty interesting experience. These are my ending thoughts on the Capsule Hotel. So after spending one night in the Capsule Hotel, would I stay again? Yes. I think it's worth it for the affordability, meeting new people, and making for a more interesting travel story. The limited space wasn't a major issue, as I had good privacy in my pod and enjoyed a comfortable night's sleep, which I think is probably the most important thing. However, moderating my own noise, I feel like I'm back at the silent retreat, and storing all my gear in the capsule were still downsides in my opinion, and I also didn't love having to lug my things back and forth. But as you could probably tell too, this video is partially a story on the Capsule Hotel, but it's really a story about connection. My favorite thing about this Capsule Hotel is how I spontaneously made a new friend, and that's the ultimate reason why staying in places like this is worthwhile. The potential opportunity to form serendipitous, genuine connections.